Welcome to Epic Tales and Critical Fails, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition Remastered podcast. Prepare for adventure, terror, and the occasional use of bad language. We're a rules-light podcast. We don't agonize over the rules because, quite frankly, there's a lot of them, and we will get them wrong occasionally, so be kind. We're also using hero points slightly differently. No one gets them at the beginning of a session. Instead, the players accrue them during the game, and they can have a maximum of 3 at any one time. But if the worst happens, they have to spend them all to stay alive.
I'm Laura, and I play Katarra, a sneaky, stealthy sailor, or pirate, depending on your point of view.
I'm Lucy, and I play Bethilde, landlady of the Wandering Barnacle and grandmotherly gnome.
I'm Mike, and I play Bertie, Bunce, halfling cleric of Pharasma.
I'm Maddy, and I play Minesh Adon, a tempestuous root leshy of death.
I'm Kyle, I play the vastly knowledgeable and cunningly clever Xander Dante.
And I'm Michael, I'm your GM, and I play everybody else. So we'd left you off having flirted and enjoyed your time at the House of Seven Faces. You'd met the Seraphine Larkspur, the Dream Reader. You had an encounter with an entity that introduced itself as the Never-Ending Night. And now have decided that the best way to lift Bertie's spirits after the car crash in an attempt to impress a woman is to go shopping.
Wasn't exactly a car crash because she did wink.
Well, there are no
end.
cars in this world, so
Right,
it would be a horse crash.
Yeah,
A cart crash.
A cart crash.
But she did wink.
It was a
at-
burning hay bale.
She did wink at Bertie.
She winked. Yes, she did. Who knows?
What did pity feel like?
I just don't know what it means. I'm so confused.
Perhaps it was a wink. Come back when you're on your own and not with these losers.
I'm getting mixed messages.
So off to Crowley's.
So you find this wooden-fronted store off one of the side alleys closer to the actual Grand Market itself, the Grand Bazaar in the centre of the coins. A lot closer to the Grand Bazaar than Barnaby's shop is. You find this wooden-fronted shop that just has this simple sign out front that says Crowley's Curios.
We go in if the sign says open.
Does it have any signs on the outside that say no snails?
It has a sign on the outside which says, "All welcome."
Oh, Beauregard, look, let's go in here. Let's see if there's any nice little things for us. That would be most pleasant. I'm going to head on in.
You head on in, and immediately you step inside. It's just this dark, wooden interior where there's this overpowering scent of what seems to be lavender and chamomile.
Oh, it's almost like that butterfly lady's place. It's very relaxing in here.
Oh, what? You mean there's drugs?
There could be. I imagine this is the kind of place that sells all sorts of things.
Minesh, should we get high while we're here?
Let's do it.
Hi. I don't think they have any ladders. I mean, maybe.
I mean, they might have.
If there are things on tall shelves, they'll have ladders.
Can I look around? I'm going to go in search of pretty clothing.
Okay, roll a perception check. You do notice there is no counter in this shop.
Can I cast Detect Magic as soon as I walk through the door?
You cast Detect Magic and so many things start glowing, it's almost a bit too bright.
Brilliant. Okay.
I rolled a 22.
22.
I am looking for a pretty dress and a selection of small but nice hats.
You don't find any pretty dresses because it doesn't look like the shop that would do them, but you do find a range of hats.
Okay, is there anything that looks like it would be cute on a snail? Like, are there like tiny sailor hats?
A bonnet.
A bonnet?
There's a top hat
Top hat.
and a pair of goggles.
I'm thinking maybe. Does it look like okay? I'm going to take the top hat and the goggles and sort of do the thing where you just sort of stand there holding an item you'd like to buy, and then look as if you can see somebody, as if you'd be like, I look like I'm trying to buy this thing, but I can't see anybody to buy it from, and why is there nobody working here?
I would love to spend money if someone came and served me.
You just hear from somewhere up in the rafters,
Oh no, somebody's left a window open. I think there's a bird in here.
this big raven comes fluttering down and lands on a perch that you realise there's one sticking out. Every wooden beam that comes down in the centre of the shop holding up the the second floor, there's a perch sticking out of one side or another, and it lands on one, looks at you all, is like, "Did you need any service?"
Oh, hello.
Hello!
Yes, I would like to buy.
Welcome to Crowley's Curios, the curious most place in the world.
How curious.
It is.
Are you Crowley?
I am.
I thought so.
Well realised.
Yeah.
I didn't always look this handsome.
What did you look like before?
I was even more handsome.
Oh, I don't think I could have been able to cope.
No, you probably wouldn't have.
Is this beard magical in any way, or is...
I am very magical.
Bird.
I am very magical, and I am a bird. Are you asking?
Kyle was asking, but sure.
Yeah, I mean, you ping detect magic, and the bird definitely does give off a magic, but not in the same way as everything else. Everything else feels like this familiar sense of it either conjures something or heals, repairs. It does some sort of element of the magic that you establish and understand coming from ley lines around you. Whatever's on him or her is definitely darker, and it's almost off-putting. It's like that kind of, you see something, you sort of grit your teeth and hiss through them.
Is it
That
like
kind
if
of
you
feel.
like oil on water?
Can I roll?
Kind of.
Can I roll a cult to see if I can figure
Go
out
for it.
what's up with him? Here, whatever.
Yeah, I will just sort of like gesture with the hat and the. I would like to buy these for my snail.
Right, oh, really, both of them?
Yes. Oh,
Oh!
how much are they? I'm sure we'll be able to afford them.
those goggles are really good for seeing,
That's good to know.
and they are 20 gold pieces.
Do we have
That's
that?
expensive for a pair of goggles.
I mean, no, it's not. They're really good goggles.
What makes them so good?
They keep things out your eyes when you're going at high velocities.
It does go very fast.
That is true.
Rolled a dirty 20.
You think it's some form of curse. You suspect
Okay.
it probably was something else to begin with, and is just something, unfortunately, along the way he didn't like it.
And how much?
They're not going to question that.
How much is the hat that she?
Oh, the hat! 4 silver pieces. It's really good at weddings.
Yes, I imagine that Beauregard's look very debonair in this.
I
hat.
did a wedding last week.
Oh, what did you do?
I said, "We are gathered here today in holy matrimony."
So you were the celebrant,
Yes, I was.
or the?
I do it in my off time. It's a passion of mine. I like ruining people's weddings.
Oh, are you the one that when they say, "Does anybody object?" you go, "Ah."
No, normally I just go, "Ah!" and
That's
everybody
what I
thinks
said.
it's what I said. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, you like this fellow. It's very good.
I am. I've managed to ruin 361 weddings,
Oh, fabulous.
and the bride was only involved in half of those.
Superb.
Right, what do you want?
So I know I told you the hat and the goggles.
Oh, good, that's 20 gold pieces and 4 silver.
Hey, go on, Katarra.
don't-
You've got some money. Pay them
That's
out.
it.
we have.
What if I cast detect magic? Can I figure out what's magical about these goggles?
Yeah, roll an Arcana check.
Well, let's see what else there is.
Natural
to-
20.
Natural 20.
Yay.
You think these goggles really do help you see better. You put them on, and you think it makes your eyes sharper. There's definitely something about them.
Okay.
You have to
is
spend
it-
some time. You'd have to put them on and spend some time getting a real feel of it. But you reckon they do have an enhance? They do enhance your
Okay.
vision in some way.
Right. I'll kind of look at them a little bit. Definitely magical. That's probably why they cost so much. Chuck them back to you.
I'm going to try them on.
Everything in this shop is magical, sentimentally speaking, of course. But some things are more magical than others.
Yeah, I'm looking for objectively magical.
Objectively magical.
Yeah.
That would be me. And it folds its wings and points at itself.
Do you have any healing potions?
I do. Very tasty. Would you like some? I've got some that are blackcurrant flavoured.
Yes. Healing potions.
Oh, all right. Healing potions. I've got. Oh, let's see. What have I got? 2 minor healing potions.
Is that the only healing potions
Yep.
you have?
That's all I've got left. There's been a run on them.
And
Don't know
how-
why.
And how much are they?
4 gold each.
Do you have any staffs? Staffs, robes,
Staff? I
scrolls?
can't see any staff.
Oh, I mean, I've got scrolls. I've got. Let's see. I've got some wands as well.
Ooh, ones are good.
He
Yeah,
flies
let's have a
over
look.
to one of the shelves and points with his beak. Yeah, got a what? What have I got? And he starts throwing them out on the floor. I've got this one and this one. One of them looks like a piece of what looks like white ash, and the other one looks like it's been carved with a relief of different types of animals chasing themselves around the shaft of the wand to the tip.
Save me an investigation. What do these do?
Oh, this is a wand of heal. It's really good. Makes you feel so warm inside. And this is animal allies. You wave the wand, and the beasts of the world respond.
It's called a what, sorry?
A wand of animal allies.
Animal ally.
Yep. Was made by that famous gnome Ace Ventura.
Can I have a look around and see if I can find anything that looks unusual and interesting?
Roll a perception check.
And how much
How-
are the wands each?
Oh, 60 gold each.
They nat one.
Now on, you think you see a load of blue feathers in a little pot on one of the sides.
Ooh, is this a kind of makeup, or is that is this yours? Have you,
Oh,
these your
they
feathers?
are the most magical thing in the shop. You put them in your hair and you're guaranteed to turn heads.
Can I try one? to
Yes, you
see?
can.
I take one out and I put it like straight in, like the crown sticking up, like like it's like sticking out the middle of my head.
And everybody else looks towards you and he goes, "See, told you."
Does it look? Is it working?
Definitely, Mister.
Do I look inviting?
You,
She sort of
you
does a little
sound
like jiggle.
as inviting as ever.
He flaps over to another of the shelves and nudges out the tray with the healing potions on so you can see it. You pick them up and you notice that on the side of it says, "Bought from Crowley's Curios," and it says, "A sip to soothe the soul."
No.
Beauregard, I maybe you should have a look. I'm looking for something festive. I'm gonna get him to have a little look.
I've got a scroll that's got a little bit of divine favour in it.
Not very festive.
What is it?
I mean, that's what it is. It's a scroll with a bit of divine favour.
Can I pick up the scroll and have a look at it?
You pick up, look at it, roll an Arcana check.
I got Beauregard got a 16.
16. He's looking for something
Festive.
festive. He goes over to a shelf where there's a little token that seems to be a feather that's curled around, almost like it was some form of lash or whip. It's almost feathered, but it's been curled around. What did you roll for your Arcana?
16.
16. You suspect it's probably something that Minesh could cast. It's got the more primal energy to it.
He looks through it and he seemed getting a little bit more frustrated before deciding. Minesh, there's something in this. It clearly belongs for you.
Okay, Minesh takes
Oh.
it and rolls a nature.
Go for it, yeah. I've got some bottles that you sprinkle on ghastly things and makes them sizzle.
Is that not just holy water?
Yeah, that's what they call it, but I call it sizzling sparks.
How much is the holy water?
Oh, that's 3 gold pieces a pot.
And how many do you have?
1.
How much was the scroll, by the way?
12 gold.
What have you got there, Beauregard? What's that feather?
Beauregard is currently staring at this tub of other feathers that look like they're large raven feathers.
Is that more feather? I don't think you could wear a feather, Beauregard. What's these?
Oh, well, there. What did you roll for your nature?
23.
Yeah, you think it's sudden bolt. Oh, those are my signature items. First of all, you've got a feather token whip, and just adjacent to that is my signature item, Lyro's Lucky Raven Feather Charm.
Is it lucky?
Well, it is if you're falling from a great height.
I assume it stops you from falling so hard.
It stops you from going splat on the floor because you don't have wings like these. Look, they're magnificent. He stretches out his wings.
beautiful.
What else have I got here? I've got power to slice through steel. I've got a drink that wards off foulness.
I've served those in my pub.
Something that's sliced
No, yours have
through
brought on
steel.
foulness.
Oh,
I've got light
no.
that never dies, like yours truly.
Hey, Crow, how much did you say these wands were worth?
The ones are 60 gold each.
60 each.
How much is the Everlight?
That is going to be 15 gold for a crystal that never goes out.
Do you have a gem worth 6 gold?
I'm sure I could find a mundane gem worth less than that. Do you need a specific... Does it need to be of a specific value?
It does. It needs to be worth 6 gold.
Oh, well, if you give me 6 gold, I'll give you a gem.
A gem that
Well, how it
works.
I mean, all right, look. He flaps over to a tub and starts rummaging through it and then eventually throws out what looks like a ruby. Oh, that one's worth 6 gold.
Do I believe him?
Roll a perception check.
Can I have a look for something whimsical?
Whimsical.
That goes with Minesh of like, is this ink what I think it is?
20.
20. Yeah, you think he's genuinely telling the truth. He doesn't seem like he seems very strange and has an odd sense of humour, but he doesn't seem like he's a liar. 10. You look down at the goggles in your hands. They look very whimsical.
I'd pay him 6 gold for the ruby.
You pay him 6 gold for the ruby. He's like, oh, that's a great bit of business.
So I'll take these 2 gold goggles and the hat that was some silver as well.
No, it's 20 gold for the
I'm
goggles.
fairly sure you said 2.
No, I said 20. He flaps over to
Plenty. Yes, 2 is plenty.
He flaps over to a sign on the wall and it says items A to D, 20 gold. And you look down, there's a little tag hanging off of the goggles that say D.
Oh, well, if we knew
Can
that was
I-
a system, we could have skipped the whole conversation.
Is it so?
If I told everybody what the system was the first time they walked in that door, no one would ever talk to me and I'd be really bored.
Is there anything that's what range of things are cheaper than 20 gold?
X to Z.
Okay.
Can we get like a multi-buy discount?
I mean,
that's
who
right.
is-
No, we're not getting a multi-buy. We're not getting a multi-buy discount.
I'm going to go and look for a tag of something with an X on it, and I'm going to try and switch the tags.
Can we set up a tab?
No, I don't do tabs.
Well, what does everyone
I haven't got
require?
I haven't got opposable thumbs. I can't keep records.
So how do you accept payment then?
Well, you put it in the till over there, and I watch you with my beady raven eyes.
Okay. Well, what does
Okay,
everyone
I go and put my
require?
gold in the tin.
You go over and you just pop it in a tin, and it just clatters.
Was it bar the wands? Was there anything else?
Yeah, Xander asked about
Kinda.
staffs.
Staffs.
He doesn't seem to have any staffs, no.
Clothing, magical clothing is all.
No, he seems to have mostly, at this point in time, it's mostly the wands, a couple of scrolls, the holy water, the crystals. There's some silver and cold iron weapons, but other than that, there doesn't appear to be anything. The feathers, he genuinely, the ones that said they're lucky if you fall from a great height, are magical.
Okay. And just lastly, what's the conversion rate again for gold, silver, and copper?
10 copper is a silver, 10
Okay.
silver is a gold.
Brilliant. Okay. Easy enough.
I'm going to find a tag that's like a low value tag,
Mm-hmm.
and then when I've sort of got it, and I've got my tag for my goggles, I'm going to send Beauregard away. And then Beauregard is sort of like in front of the Crowley. And then sort of like you all see him like looking, like wiggling his eyes and looking really hard. And then all of a sudden, like a small tree just like loudly lands in the shop. And,
Minesh, what are you
front-
doing?
Like in front of Beauregard, and Beauregard tries to look like nonchalant.
Oh, look, the snail just summoned a tree.
And then while that's happening, I'm going to use that as a distraction for me to
Roll
try and
thievery.
switch.
Roll a thievery with your knobbly arthritic hands. You try and switch them, and you actually are all fingers and thumbs and just drop the goggles. Oh, what's that clattering down the aisle? Are you all right over there?
You do know if you break something, you have to buy it.
That's what it says on the sign.
I'm sorry. I was looking at this. I pick up the nearest thing to me.
You picked up what looks like it seems to be some form of crystal that glows with a slight power.
I was looking at this crystal.
Oh, that thing? Yeah, it'll help you. It's like one-time power for a grand strike. Ooh.
Yes, I don't tend to strike anything, so thank you. I'll just put that back.
So that's 20 gold for the goggles and 4
What
silver.
I don't have any goggles.
Yeah, you dropped her on the
You mean
floor
the
by your
hat?
feet. He flies down and picks up the goggles and flies off with them. Oh, you didn't want them? Then I'll put them back.
No. I would like the goggles, the 2 gold goggles.
No, they were
please.
20.
Again, I mean, I understand that you are a crow and you can't count.
No, I can count. Oh, look. Did I say 20? I meant 30.
No, you didn't.
What would you like, my leshy friend?
Well, I'm interested in that scroll, but I think we're limited with funds currently, so I think we need to see what we need as a group first.
Oh, okay. You need to have a bit of a chin wag before you buy.
Yeah.
Yes.
How much are those lucky feathers?
Oh, the lucky feathers. They're amazing. They're literally 6 gold each. If you fall from height, it's the best 6 gold you've ever spent.
And is it a one-time use?
Yeah, they burn up as you use them.
I think we only have like 18 gold.
No, we did a big bag of silver, didn't we?
Yeah, but 10
slight
silvers
of
of gold.
hand
to
pass
Beauregard
something?
something.
Bethilde or
something. Wasn't it 20
Yes, you can.
gold?
Roll your thievery.
Wasn't it
He
199
gave you
gold?
200. He gave you 199 silver,
I wrote down gold.
and the 1 silver he gave to
No,
Bertie,
it's
which was
definitely
200 silver.
18.
18. You managed to pass Bethilde, whatever it is.
Ooh. Could I? How many?
You look like you just had an experience. Are you all right?
I frequently look like I'm having an experience. How much was the hat again?
4 silver.
Katarra, would you lend me 4 silver and I'll pay you back when I have 4 silver?
Very well.
So I hand him 20 gold and 4 silver.
Oh, look, you paid. Amazing. Put the goggles on and you'll never regret it.
So Bethilde does put the goggles on because even though they were for Beauregard, she realises that her eyesight's not very good. Since
You put the goggles on.
She kept reading the sign as actually 2 gold.
As immediately you put the goggles on, the rest of you just watch as her eyes just elongate like a snail's and start looking around. It's like, oh yeah, that's what they do. They make your eyes better. They put them on stalks.
Oh, I really can see much better. In fact, is that what my bottom looks like?
Yes, it is.
It's better than I thought.
The best bit is once a day you can activate them and you can see all around you all at once and no one can overflank you.
Oh, well, fabulous, thank you. And just a minute, Tuppence, can I borrow something sharp and pointy?
What? Is this a robbery?
No, I'd like to cut 2 holes in this hat.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, sure. Here. He gives you a dagger.
So I cut 2 holes in the hat and then put it on Beauregard, and his eyes
His eyes pop out the hat like yours are at the minute. It's
yeah,
like,
and we
oh,
sort of
right.
look at each other. Oh, Beauregard, you look so handsome.
Wow, look at that.
So 200 silver is
Is
what?
20 gold.
20 gold.
This is all I wanted. I'm having a delightful time shopping. How
As
about you,
Bethilde wanders
Bertie?
around, her eye.
Brilliant
yeah.
success.
They are a pair of stalk goggles.
So
Aren't you guys buying anything?
No,
The only thing I
very
want, the
expensive.
only thing I
It's
want, I
very
can't afford.
expensive.
Ooh,
And we
well,
already spent 8 silver on the cart.
Yeah.
I guess we best find some new way of making money then.
Well, I think this client of Barnaby's needs to pay up
Minesh, how much was that scroll?
12 gold.
Is it possible for you to learn that scroll and then have that spell ready to use? Because Sudden Bolt sounds quite useful.
So I wouldn't need to cast it.
You could learn it in about 2 hours.
We're not going to be in this shop for 2 hours, though.
Well, we can.
No, well,
probably-
no.
I think
we can probably
Xander was offering to buy you it.
Yeah, I think we can stretch to the scroll.
I'm going to gather that Crowley won't let us just learn the scroll here.
No.
So, I was
You
going to
get the
say.
feeling he'll take the scroll off.
Yeah, I thought so.
You also get the
That's a-
feeling he probably can cast a spell or 3.
Yeah,
We
definitely.
can come back for it. It can be something we look at later.
Oh, would you like me to put it on hold for you?
Yes, please.
Oh, I'll put it on hold for you. That's 1 gold additional per day.
No.
Xander walks up.
My goodness.
He puts on 12. Was it 12 gold? Did you say
12 gold, yeah.
12 gold?
Oh, look at that. A businessman of his own making. Here you go. You can have that scroll now.
Learn the spell. We can be far more useful in the battles to come. Make do
Oh,
with it.
well,
Thank you, Xander.
isn't that a backhanded compliment if I've ever heard one?
And
I'm
we'll
starting to
take-
think Xander's quite keen on
and
Minesh,
I think it's a
actually.
good idea to take the 2 healing potions.
Well, I've got no money left.
No, but I have the money from Barnaby, so we can stretch to the 2 healing.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt if someone else had them in case I, need healing.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know particularly why, but I've got 16 gold, 7 silver.
Yeah.
I've been keeping that awfully quiet, Tuppence.
I was saving up.
Well, you can pay for the healing potions then.
Oh, all right then. I was saving up for a new shield, but fair enough.
Oh, we don't need healing. I'd rather die than...
No, we'll put the shield on the list for the party.
I wanted a resilient rune for my shield.
We may be able to buy that. We still have 20 gold in the party funds.
I don't think that will stretch to a resilient
No,
rune.
but I can list it as something that we'll purchase in due course for you.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Did you get the receipt, Xander?
Yes, we do need receipts.
We need all receipts, please.
Right.
Can I have a receipt for my...
I don't do receipts.
Okay.
I've got no opposable thumbs.
Well,
Okay,
can you magic one up?
Can I rip out a little bit of paper from somewhere and write on it? On this day, today's date, Xander bought the scroll of sudden bolts.
You want me to
from
magic
Crowley.
some up? All right, I'll cast a receipt.
For all of the items.
He floats down and gets onto one of the perches like, yeah, I don't know. No, it's not working today.
Well, perhaps if we note down the sign on some paper and...
Who do you need a receipt for? No one ever asks for a receipt, especially not for a scroll. It's not like you can bring it back once you used it.
We're freelancers and we have to claim back our expenses.
Oh, you're claiming back expenses?
Yes.
Oh, whose expenses being claimed off of?
I'm afraid
Barnaby.
that's
Barnaby.
privilege.
Barnaby. I like Barnaby. He buys a lot here.
He did say you might give us a discount.
No, he said I wouldn't charge you extra. So I'll hold on to that scroll.
mean, to be
No,
fair,
wait, you bought it, so it doesn't matter now.
I mean, to be fair, you weren't actually there, so you don't know what he said. And I think he said that he'd give us a discount.
I know Barnaby. I know he wouldn't say that because he
if
knows it's not true.
So if Barnaby contacts you, you can confirm.
I'll confirm what you bought. It's all up in here. He points a feather towards his head.
Okay, well, I suppose that will have to do.
I've also got some things that will ward off foulness if you want to drink those.
There's no point we carry too much foulness with us.
I mean, all the more reason to drink
Things
some.
to sort of say about Tuppence.
He was talking about Beauregard.
Yes. Yeah.
Why am I... Wait.
You're not Tuppence. She is.
Should I
just a
kill
very,
it?
No. She's just a very confused old lady.
Should I chop off the snail's head?
I'm not old. That's not very nice.
Objectively, it's true. Therefore, it's.
It will only come back.
Yes.
It's just pointless. I'm going to go and talk to my new friend Ulti because the rest of you are being mean
Yes.
to me.
So we've.
He wanders off over to where
we-
Ulti's standing and she's shaking her head slowly.
Yeah. So we do still have 20 gold left.
You are also, between you, carrying 7.5 gold of uncut gems.
Whoa.
You've
just buy a
got
gem?
2.5 gold of copper wire, 10 silver pieces worth of paper.
No, the paper we gave to Minesh. So Minesh.
You picked up 40 gold from
Who picked up 40 gold? Was it Xander?
Thatch Weevil's bedside table.
That wasn't me. I stole it from the
that was you,
circus.
Katarra.
Was it?
Yeah, you picked up 40 gold from Thatch Weevil's bedside table.
Wow. Get off that high horse.
Yeah, and then at the Mortic Circus, you managed to pick up. It was
Wasn't it
Xander's picked
Xander?
up 28 gold.
128.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got.
I've had a tragic miscalculation then.
we've
I
got-
had it down as 110 silver and 100 copper, which
No,
would be
it was
11.
It was 28 gold all in.
20 gold all in.
Yeah.
All right, so
So you still could have afforded
Okay, you know-
the scroll.
28 gold. Okay, 28 gold all in. Take away 12, 16. So all right,
So in the party funds, then we've got about 67 gold.
I'm just marking in my own personal wallet. I've got 20 gold.
So is there anything anyone else wants?
Just before we start with that, based on what Bertie was saying earlier, I don't think it's a bad idea if someone else has a heal ability ready in case he goes down. For example, with the Wand of Heal here.
Minesh
What like
does,
this,
but-
and then Bethilde's going to kind of like put a hand on your shoulder, and you feel sort of magic like sort of like shimmer through your body.
Not a heal.
What? I
What
mean,
about this? And she spits in your face. And
Hang on a minute, you won't be able to spit in his face because you're like 3 foot tall, and he's
You
I mean-
spit in his
I
crotch.
spit in his
6'3".
crotch. And You get 1d4 of healing.
Oh, this is awful.
You get 1d4 temporary hit points.
This is
Is that your rousing splash? Suddenly me sprinkling water
Emphasis on rousing.
Yeah.
You've got 4 temporary hit points because it's 2d4 at your level.
Yes, 2d4
Well, we could get the.
All right.
temporary hit points.
How long do these temporary hit points last?
They'll be gone before you even start paying for the
Well, we
next
can
item.
get
Yeah,
the wand of heal, and then we'll be left with 7.5 gold.
I mean, we do have quite a bit of healing, to be fair.
We do, but we do
That's a
also
good point.
keep going down quite a
I
lot.
could also do this.
Maybe if you guys invested in some better armor or weapons.
I don't
Xander
think
isn't-
wear any better armor.
Xander is in complete disbelief that you've just spat on his dick.
I could also do this. I woke up and,
Please
and, I,
don't.
and I didn't know I could do
Please
this
don't.
until I looked
No.
in the mirror. And
Matilda,
then I did
I'm
this.
begging, please.
And she puts her
I'm
hand out
I'm
and
begging.
it turns into
Stop
a
it.
lobster claw.
This is legitimately
She just
the
looked
best
over-
case scenario of what was going to happen.
She just goes like snip, 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 snip at you. At his crotch.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh! The raven
She was
flies
like,
up into
actually
the
get you. She
rafters.
was like, snip, 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 snip.
Tuppence looks up at Alty and goes, "Is she offering him a vasectomy?" Looks like she's going to give him the snip.
I think we
Xander
should...
just turns around, walks into a dark corner, and contemplates the past. How long have we been travelling together at this point?
Like 3
About 3
days.
days.
3 days.
Three,
About
4
3
days.
days to wonder how has he ended up here.
I think we should get the wand of soothe. Wand of soothe. I mean, wand of
Wand of
heal.
heal.
That's a different game.
Oh, you want the one of heal? You want the one
Wand
of
of who?
shield, soothe, sheathe?
The wand of heal. Yeah.
I'll give you a wand of sheath.
I think Xander
Okay.
needs that.
Snip, 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 snip.
I can join you in the spiral Shire.
Claws of the otter that I so nearly took earlier.
Oh.
Could have copied you.
Is that why you wanted a gem? Is it going to be your favourite rock?
I nearly went for claws of the otter, so I could have then gotten claws as well.
Yes, we'll take the wand as well.
Oh, great, yep. He flies down and picks the wand out of a basket and waddles over the floor to you.
And I think that's all we can afford for today.
Well, it's been a pleasure.
I knew
you
I was
say
looking for
so.
something with a flower.
Oh, flower. It points over to a row of jars with a single daisy in them.
How much for this?
A copper.
Here you go. So I'll flip him a copper. And,
Catches it in his beak.
and enjoy that, and I will enjoy this. And then she sort of like stows it in a pocket.
You put the jar with a single daisy in it in your pocket.
So back to Barnaby's.
Sure.
Tell him I said hi.
Well, he'll be in contact with you to confirm our purchases.
I'm sure he will be. Bye.
See you again soon.
He flies
You've
up
been
into the
absolute
rafters.
Delight. Goodbye.
Stop spitting on people's crotches.
But what if they need it?
Well, if they need it, they're on fire down there. If they need it, they're on fire down there.
It's
That
not
means
my
you want
fault I can't reach anything higher.
For our listeners, Kyle.
Kyle has given up the will.
Kyle is regretting his life choice
It's gone.
of being part of this group.
You just hear in the back of the shop, "Oh, what a lovely bunch of weirdos!" As you wander your way back through the rest of the coins, with Xander trailing about 6 feet behind
I hadn't
everybody
even
else.
thought about the fact that they also took timber, which means I can literally just make a big piece of wood.
Yes. It just. For our listeners, Kyle now looks like he's going to be sick.
So you return to Barnaby's shop, and it's been about three, maybe 4 hours by this point, all in, by the time you've travelled backwards and forwards and spoken to Seraphine, and you come back, and Barnaby is his elbows deep in a plant pot on the counter at the front of his shop, sort of pulling out weeds and throwing them on the floor. Well, hello there.
Hi, yeah, we struggled to get receipts from Crowley's,
Yeah, you won't get receipts from that guy. He's got no opposable thumbs.
but he did say that if you contact him, he'll confirm our
I'm pretty sure he
purchases.
will. That
But-
man can't lie. That's part of the curse.
But here's a list, just so you can cross.
It was delightful. We had a wonderful time. And I have to say, I did bring you a little gift.
You brought me a gift.
I did. Look this. And
that-
I'm going to hand him the little daisy in a jar. I was like, I saw this and I thought of you.
As you do hand him that, you realise your pocket is soaked because there was nothing in it to stop the water that was keeping the daisy alive from coming out.
Oh.
Well, don't
you
worry,
wet yourself,
I'll be
Matilda?
able to plant this on and there'll be no problem.
Wait,
Yes, but there you go. Yay.
where
Oh, no, when you said in, I assumed like in a jar, like stop it in a
No,
jar.
it was literally stuck in the top of the pot.
Oh, okay. Well, still, never mind.
It was like an upcycled potion jar.
is it true that you can't tell a lie?
Yeah, he made a bad deal with the hag one time and she did some hocus pocus and he's not allowed to lie or have opposable thumbs.
It sounds like that could be bad for negotiating as a shop owner.
He's a very smart negotiator. Generally speaking, he'll tell you he's overcharging you, which is pretty useful.
Yeah.
Oh, and did you like my new goggles?
I had noticed them when you walked in, and I wasn't going to say anything, but your eyes are about 3 feet from your head.
I'm not quite sure what you mean, but I definitely think my eyesight is much improved.
I can imagine that it is. It's almost
you look
amazing.
handsomer than ever.
It's like a periscope, that's for sure. And he's already
I do
putting some
feel
water back in the
slightly
pot.
taller.
You seem it. You do seem it, that's for sure. Maybe it's just an aesthetic that you feel when you put those goggles on.
And what have you seen how handsome Beauregard looks? He has a little hat.
Yep, that a
and he
snail
sort of
in
like
the head.
and Beauregard sort of like wiggles a bit as if he's kind of like
Well,
he's
getting
kind of
back-
loving it.
Getting back to business, were you able to find out anything about...
I wouldn't be an investigator worth my salt if I hadn't.
I know, but you seem like you're elbows deep in some compost, so... I don't know
Well,
if you've
I
been
am a
working-
botanist.
I know, but I don't know if you've been working all day or if this is your investigation day, because I know it's not a Tuesday,
That's true, it's not a Tuesday.
and that's your investigation day. So.
Tuesday is one of my investigation days.
How do you know?
Because he told us when we first spoke to him.
I did tell
Oh,
you,
you do have a very good memory, you know.
Yes, you have to when you're on
when
a
you're a
ship.
pirate, you have to remember who you've robbed and who you haven't. Otherwise, it's really embarrassing when you rob somebody who doesn't have any money.
You also have to
Yes.
remember all the rules of the sea and the rules of the
Well,
ship.
you're a professional
and
pirate, I see.
everything,
They're not
so-
really rules, they're guidelines.
They are guidelines, but you still have to know them.
You do.
And Barnaby, do you know them?
I mean, I've researched many things in my time, and the Code of the Shackles is one of them. I gotta say, there's definitely some typos in it.
Yes, well, I didn't write the rules, did I?
No, I'm pretty sure nobody wrote the rules for the last 200 years.
No, the pirate captain. Oh, I mean the sailor captains. They.
Was that a slip there?
Well,
Piracy showing.
well, I don't know.
It was a pirate slip.
So, what did you want from... Oh, you wanted me to tell you about what I've learned.
Yes, about
Yep.
was it
Telandris.
Yes, and Berreville and the watch commander.
Well,
and...
the watch commander is definitely not a watch commander.
Oh,
Oh.
I would think it's a watcher lord.
a watcher lord.
Yep, that would be what I think. There's only one watcher lord in Absalom.
And who is that?
Watcher Lord Ulthan II
And where can
From
he
the
be
Knights of
found?
Last Wall.
from the Knights of Last Wall. I mean, they are a big deal in the city. It's not unusual that somebody would have heard of them.
Sheesh.
And where are they based?
They're in Vigil's Hope out in the Precipice Quarter. It's an old guard barracks. It's been turned into a little fortress of theirs over the last few years. Door is open. You
I
can hear
can't.
horses
We should have
outside.
closed the door behind us, to be fair.
Well, I think
Go on,
he-
Beauregard, go shut the door. Be a good boy.
He's like... as he pushes the door shut with his head.
And any links about who this Berreville is?
Yeah, she's also a member of the Knights of Last Wall.
You knew her position in the order?
She's a diplomat.
Remember something we were supposed to ask you before that I completely forgot about? How much do you know about psychopomps and kind of being able to identify specific psychopomps?
I mean, I know a few things about them.
So we were in this crypty thing, and we were trying to find very specific psychopomps, but we need to know their names. How should we find their names? Everyone keep telling me that you know everything. So
Well,
maybe you know.
I would find a book usually.
Where's a good place to find a book in which we would find exactly the right thing that we'd like to know?
I would go
About
to a
psychopomps.
temple of Pharasma.
Well, I went there and they said they didn't know.
Is there anywhere in the city that has a more extensive collection?
You could go to one of the libraries in the Wise Quarter.
Sounds
Do you
wise.
know of any sort of specialists in psychopomps?
Usually the people at the Temple of Pharasma.
Is there any library in the Wise Quarter that perhaps, has a specialist collection on?
Oh, the Arcanumerium.
The what, sorry?
The Arcanumerium. If you want the biggest library in the city with the most specialist texts, probably there. However,
Didn't you have a picture of? Are you all right, Xander? You've been
I
very
don't want to
quiet.
talk. I don't want to talk to you.
I
you.
think
Mr. Xander, you seem very quiet at the back there. Is there something you need to tell us about?
I think he was
She
scared of my
spat.
giant
She spat
claw.
on my dick.
What?
Well, it was
Wow.
closed.
That's out of context.
Wow. That is.
She's. There's something deeply wrong with
I
her,
like
and I can't. I don't get what's wrong with her.
No, don't cut me off there.
Bertie!
What I meant to say was, I
No.
like that Xander said she, and you just knew who he meant.
I mean, in all the things.
Hard to deduce.
In all the things that are holy and unholy on Golarion, and that had to happen to you. You have my sympathies.
He asked me to show him that I could heal him,
I
and I
didn't.
showed him
I
how to
objectively.
heal.
I didn't say a goddamn word, and you
You're not-
spat on me.
You're not remembering it correctly, Bethilde.
Yeah, I can't even say the word. The senileness, whatever it is. You
The senility.
weird little gnome.
I mean, you don't need to be offensive. I was trying to
Shut
help.
up.
I think you.
I think
doing
she's
what
quite a
you
normal
did
height
was,
in gnome, to be
I'm
fair.
pretty sure there are many people that
But
are
she's
She's quite a
known for
normal
doing
height
that.
in gnome. She's not a little gnome.
Bethilde, I think what
I
you.
think maybe you should calm down when people are trying to be nice to you.
You spat on me, you degenerate freak.
I'm going to cast hydraulic push.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Just because you've got these
Bethilde,
newfound spells.
You said that he was offensive, but she's quite offensive to spit on somebody's genitals without their permission.
I mean, it does sound quite bad
I'm
to me.
sorry that I couldn't reach anything else. It has to be so tall.
So, hydraulic push, does it require an attack roll?
Yes, it does.
Roll an attack.
Is it a manipulate?
Does a 23 hit?
3 hits.
It is a manipulate action to cast a spell.
And tuppence disrupt it?
He could, but he might also kill Bethilde.
Okay.
23
Whose side do we
hits.
take?
Is it just a success?
Just a success, yes.
Take 3d6 bludgeoning damage, and you're knocked back 5 feet.
That hit. Do you want to roll the damage or? Yeah.
It's all right. It's only 10.
Only 10. Okay. Xander gets pushed back. Yeah.
You need to calm.
He's like twitching with anger.
Offensive.
Bethilde, what are you doing? That is not how you calm somebody down.
You see,
because it's water. I was like, I think it needs to sort of cool off.
Yes, but you don't go around attacking people.
You don't go around being rude. So you need to learn a lesson.
give me a
As
basic
do
reflex
you.
save. Xander starts out a roar of anger and pain and a slight tad bit of humiliation.
Minesh is
Rolled in that
chuckling in
one.
the
Are you-
corner.
Holding that one.
Wasn't that one?
Are you standing back away from all of this?
Near the table, so the moles on the table.
Holding that.
By
any chance you're wearing metal at all?
In relation
They're
to
deeper into the
table.
room than
Yeah.
you would be. You would have stopped by
Yeah.
one of the plant pots and put the mole down.
Yeah.
Plant
Something
pot seems
wraps
like-
around you and pulls you back towards the door.
Huh?
As all of this is happening and no one else is noticing.
Okay.
How big is the room?
About 30 foot square.
Okay.
Okay.
There's 2 tables on either side that occupy at least 10 feet deep. And there's a kind of a little walkway that goes around the outside of them so people could access the plants on them. And then there's the 2 big plant pots
Presumably
with the...
these two are quite close to each other.
Yes.
Okay.
You take 4 points of lightning damage and 6 points of sonic damage. Just real quick, she rolled a natural 1 on a basic reflex save. Does that mean it's doubled?
Yes.
Yeah, so you take that doubled.
So what was it again? Is that 20 points then?
Bethilde, you fire out this jet of water and immediately you respond with what spell, Xander?
Thunderstrike, height into level 2.
You respond with a heightened thunderstrike, which blasts Bethilde back into the wall. At the same time, this vine comes in the doorway, wraps around Minesh, yanks her out the door. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage,
What did I do?
and then you turn around and yell, "Oh, hello, guys!"
Wait, what?
And and it jabs a razor into your face and starts carving. I need a fortitude save.
What
the hell?
While this is going on, can I do an intimidation check against Xander?
It starts trying to carve into your face. You would take that would only have been 6 points of bleed damage. However, you resist it, and it can't get through your bark exterior, and it's just grinding at you. It's like, you were rude to me, and I'm going to extract my vengeance.
Can I try to intimidate Bethilde and Xander?
Guys, can you help me? Has anyone noticed?
That was you.
He's making his
Yeah,
way over
go
to
for
you to carry on beating you up. I'm sick of this geriatric gnome.
16.
You need to learn some manners,
Shut
young
up.
man.
Some manners.
Would I had Minesh
23.
shouting for help?
Now you can hear Minesh, yes.
23
I will-
to intimidate Xander and Bethilde to get them to cut it out.
Both of them, their will save is not that high, so yes, you succeed.
I'll go to check on Minesh.
Both of them are frightened one. You go to check on Minesh, and you just see the sunflower with a razor trying to hack off Minesh's face.
I spit on it.
You spit on it. Go
No,
for it.
we've learned don't spit on people.
Now you two, Minesh needs our help, so cut it out
Can
and pull yourselves
admonishing
together.
Ray?
You
I'm
go,
sick
okay,
of it. Minesh
for it.
needs help.
17?
17 misses. It jerks aside. It's like, I'm a sunflower. I've got a very thin stem.
This is what happens when a group becomes divided.
16.
16 misses.
Guidance on Minesh.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's 3 actions.
Yep.
I cast Ignition at melee range.
All right. Roll for it. Oh, you are grabbed, so it's a DC 5 flat check.
12.
Yep.
The 15.
15 misses. Everybody roll for initiative.
Yep. 14.
14 for Xander.
12.
12 for Bertie.
18 for Katarra.
17 for Minesh.
9 for Bethilde.
And Tuppence is going to go there.
Because I'm bloody frightened. What?
Alti is going to
Oh,
go
crap, yeah, I
there.
forgot. Yeah.
So, top of the round is Tuppence. Tuppence is turning around. He's like, Oi, governor, what's going on here? I heard Minesh start yelling for help.
Yes, go and help her, for goodness
Right,
sake.
all right.
Stop
He runs out.
standing
He runs
around.
outside, sees this happening, and immediately swings the hatchet at the sunflower. That's going to be 17. It misses. He swings a second time. That's going to be another miss with 16.
Come on,
I love that we
Tuppence.
made it so canon that this like sunflower's evil enough to them to like manifest like an NPC we didn't even know we were gonna get.
Oh, hello, my little lizard friend.
I told you not to trust them. He's a sunflower of death.
It's now Ulti's go. Ulti strolls out to the door, leans up against the frame. Is like, who is this person? Where did we meet them? What did they do to you? Did they spit on you, my friend? Oh, they did verbally.
Well, Minesh refused to talk to him, so...
Oh, so this is kind of a personal spat. Okay, Barnaby, have you got any of that coffee?
Ulti, help!
Oh, you want my help? Oh, okay.
Kill him.
She reaches out. She hears you say that. She goes, oh, very well then. Reaches out and casts Torturous Trauma. At which point it needs to make a basic fortitude save. That's going to suck. Yep, it fails. So it's going to take 2d4 plus 3. And that's going to be 10 points of torturous damage. As she casts that, she's like, oh, is that any better?
Thank you, Ulti.
Well, don't thank me yet. You're still grabbed by it. And it's now the creature's go. And it needs... Oh, hello again. I need another fortitude save.
I'm going to spit some sunflower
That's
seeds at
cocked,
you.
19.
Guidance is a +1.
19.
A dead 20 if with
Dirty
the guidance.
20. Just succeeds. However, it's going to carve its mark into your face. It casts a sunflower in the side of Minesh's face. That would be 4 points of bleed damage. And it's like, oh, you shouldn't have insulted me now, should you? Oh, I'm a tough death fleshy. Guess who's death fleshy now? And it's going to use its final action to stab you with its war razor.
The moral of the story is be nice to everyone
27.
you meet.
Yes. Not a crit, though.
Because they may carve their face into your face as revenge.
They may seek vengeance.
Yeah.
21 points of slashing damage.
It's a lesson we've all learned.
And that's the end of the Sunflower's go. It's now Katarra's go.
Okay, so it will be an action to draw my rapier because I wouldn't have walked into Barnaby's with it out.
However, no, you haven't got quick draw. So yes, you would be an action to draw your rapier.
So
one
what-
to run outside.
And one to strike.
Yes. You can get into an off-guard position with tuppence.
Yes, I'll do that.
Oh, hello! Are you another one of those rude people?
I'm not rude, darling.
Are you sure you hang around with this one?
That doesn't make me rude.
Look, my sign has touched her.
That would be a 22 to hit you.
That's my AC.
So I do hit you.
Yes, you do.
Oh, that was rubbish. That was just 2 points of regular damage.
Oh, look at that.
And then 3 points of sneak attack damage.
Ow!
That is my go over.
Okay, Minesh, it's your go.
Is the sunflower standing on the floor?
Yes.
Okay, I ask my mole to go underground.
The mole leaps off the table in the inside, chewing on a plant, and as it's chewing on the plant, it starts growing, and it just dives into the floor, and suddenly just emerges underneath, going.
Okay, and then for my
Squinting at
action,
this
I'm then
sunflower.
gonna spit at it again.
Okay.
There's a lot of spitting today.
Yeah. A weird
So
amount
that
of
was
spitting,
a
actually.
natural one. So that won't happen. And then I'm going to ask Mush to please heal me.
Oh, hello! I thought you'd forgotten about me. Mole friend.
Oh.
Thank you, Mush.
I think the episode title is going to have to be Spitting and Sunflowers.
This little mushroom flies out of Minesh's backpack and says, hello!
Oh, hello again.
Hello!
And then Mush is able to do Restorative Familiar.
Yeah, he is,
yeah, so I'll get 7 points of healing back. And then that's my turn over.
Okay. Xander, it's your go. You're indignity. You're just indignant. You're incandescent with
frightened
rage.
one.
You're also terrified of Katarra.
Okay. Well, scared of her. I've got to do exactly as she says. I need to help Minesh. From where the magic had he was making his way over to Bloody Bethilde to carry on beating on her a bit, but after being scared by Katarra, you see he kind of picks up a little bit of the lightning energy, chucks it back into the orb on top of his staff.
Yep.
And then seeing this little sunflower thing, he just casts off Force Barrage 3 times.
Okay, go for it. I thought you were going to say you were going to cast like Thunderstrike again. I was like, oh,
I'm
great.
saving that bad boy. I'm hopefully I'll get better than a 2 and a.
How tall
3.
is this sunflower?
Same size as Minesh.
Right. Little.
So that's
Oh, hello,
4,
look,
3,
missiles!
7,
Oh,
4, 3, 7. That's 9 points of Force Barrage
no!
damage.
9 points of Force Barrage. Ow! Are you rude too? I'll remember that. Hello.
You won't be able to remember anything after this.
I will. I'm immortal.
Big,
Bertie,
big John, you little flower.
Bertie, it's your go.
Just
I
frighten
cast
them.
Share
Go
Life.
down at the end.
Share life on Minesh.
Okay, you cast Share Life on Minesh. That gives you 1 action left.
Observe.
Oh, you okay? You spend an action.
Observe.
Roll a perception check.
13.
13. This sunflower is just really scary.
Cool.
That brings us to Bethilde's go. You just pick yourself up off the floor after being hit by a lightning bolt.
And she's frightened one.
You are frightened one as well. You're scared of Katarra, and you're still tingling in your toes.
I am going to. I sort of I turn to Beauregard and I say, "Stuff this! I'm not hanging around to be talked to like that." And then we're both gonna leg towards the door.
You move towards the door, and as you do, you see the sunflower outside, and it's like, "Oh, hello!" And he tips a petal towards you, as if it was a hat.
A second one.
No, it's the same one. He's
Okay,
outside the
okay.
door.
Yeah, okay.
Hello.
Oh, you look like you don't like these people either. Do you want to team up?
Yes, come to my pub with me and leave these guys alone.
I've
Let's
been
go.
drinking at your pub for 3 weeks.
No, I don't. Like, if you just let's go and get a pint and let it all cool down. Why are you attacking her?
She was rude to me.
Well, he was rude to me.
Exactly. We could
You
take our
you
revenge.
spat on me!
We could take our
maybe.
revenge
I'll
together.
tell you what. How
Help
about
me.
if you team up with me to take this tall fella down,
I'll
and then we'll
agree
go
with that.
have a drink?
You let me finish doing this one, and I'll
You've
help you
already
with that
carved
one.
into her face, which isn't very nice.
I mean, it makes her remember me.
I would say that's 3 actions.
I would say you're not.
Teacher, that's 3 actions.
Fine, I'd be like, you know, I think maybe you just need to have a lie down, and I'm going to try and drop a small dead tree on him. Timber. So yeah,
Oh, hello.
I cast timber.
Oh, look, kinsman. You look a bit woody. Oh, we're still growing. What's happening?
Anyone in a 15-foot line
Amazing.
from me.
It's got to get Minesh.
Are we-
Yeah, it's going to get Katarra and tuppence as well.
Yep.
So yeah, all of you get 3d4 bludgeoning damage. Oh, with
With
a
a basic reflex.
saving throw. Which my save at the moment is 18.
So for tuppence, it's going to be 18. For the sunflower, 31.
25 for Katarra.
Am I in this or am I?
No, you just to the side of it.
so- Thank God.
Minesh
Because you're
rolled
still inside the shop, because you
13.
looked
Yeah.
around and did the spell out
Yeah.
through the door.
Does it squash anyone?
It misses the sunflower entirely.
I
Yeah.
got a 25, so I
I
think
failed.
that's a success, so it's half
Yeah.
damage.
I think I'll just take down the full
5.
damage. Okay.
Yeah,
Fine.
tuppence takes 2 points of damage. Katarra takes 2.
Oh, 2. Okay.
Yeah, if you succeed, you take
So-
half damage.
I take half of the damage, but obviously it's 5.
You weren't in range.
Oh, we're
No,
sharing
no,
life.
Oh
just
yeah.
five.
So if it's
So is it 2 each?
It's 2 each. So it's 2 for you, 3 for you.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah, because you're sharing life. That's right.
And yeah, that's everything. I think. I assume that's all of my actions.
Yes. So 2 actions for the spell and an action to run outside and have a conversation with the.
Oh, that wasn't very funny.
Minesh kind of screams out that if I go down, kill it. I need its head.
What? Which one of us is the serial killer?
I think we've stepped into some kind of territorial
know he has
fleshy
friends.
dispute.
I do. Wisteria and Hyacinth will
Like
get
it's part
me.
of the gang.
Did you just say which one's the serial killer when
boys.
you're
I
the
know
one
about the gang,
carving your
Bethilde.
face into his?
I know. Look, I mean, let's face it. She's saying get my head, but I'm the serial killer.
Yes, but there is, as I said, he's in a gang, the Sunflower Boys. We really need to, you need to not deal.
They can all be killed.
I mean,
This
so
sounds
can
like
you.
some kind of gang warfare.
It's Tuppence's go. Tuppence is going to roll.
What have
First
I
one,
walked in on here?
He's going to hit with the first one. He's going again. He's going to hit with the second one. He's going to raise his shield with the third. That is going to be.
Remember that it was off guard, so he
It is off guard. Yep. That is going to be a grand total of 16 points of slashing damage to the someplace like. Oi! I need to do some weeding. It's now Ulti's go. Ulti is going to look over towards Minesh and just shrug, kind of completely confused by all of this because she wasn't there when you first insulted this sunflower. And is going to cast Heal on Minesh with a first level heal. She's like, I don't pack many of these, so enjoy it while it lasts. That's 10 points of healing.
Thank you, Ulti.
And then she's just going to raise a shield as well. It's now the sunflower's go. The sunflower is going to reposition itself so it's going to shift slightly. So it's got Tuppence, Katarra, and Minesh in a cone in front of it.
Does Tuppence get a opportunity attack?
He would. And he's going to miss because it's no longer off guard. So he shifts over, and then I need all 3 of you. In fact, it'll also include Bethilde, because it will do maximum effect here. I need you all to roll a reflex save as it fires out from its face sunflower seeds.
22 for Katarra.
Success.
Natural 20.
That's a crit success, I imagine.
Yeah.
Natural 1. That's a crit failure. Tuppence is going to get a... Ooh, he's got a 25.
Beauregard.
Yes, please. 25 for Tuppence, so Tuppence has succeeded. So, it is going to be...
21 for Beauregard.
That's a success. So Beauregard's going to take half damage. 13 points of sunflower seed damage to those of you who failed. 26 points to Bethilde for crit failing. And 6 points to everyone who succeeded. So, and then Minesh, you crit succeeded, so you take no damage. You just duck as it's like,
Oh, take this, you rapscallions!
Don't you dare call me a rapscallion.
But Bethilde's down.
Bethilde is just pinned to the wall by the sunflower seeds.
What was half damage again?
6.
Yeah.
I've been
6
given a
points.
golden opportunity.
Oh, no.
Oh, look, human cheese, they're ready for the taking.
Don't you talk to him.
Oh, look, I can see the hate in his eyes. I can see the hate in everybody's eyes.
I can see the hate in your eyes.
I can see the hate in everyone's eyes I've killed because I've still got them.
That's his 3 actions. It's Katarra's turn.
Okay, so can I move... Oh, no, because if I move, that will provoke...
Oh, go on.
No, I am just going to do a feint.
Okay.
Exceptionally. That's a natural 20. So that is a 29.
Yeah, that's a crit success.
Whoop, whoop.
So it is off guard against melee strikes until the end of your next turn. Against everybody.
Yes, that is correct, because I have Distract Him feint and Scoundrel's Racket feint. So I will now attack with the rapier.
Oh, look, that's a very pretty trick with your sword.
That is a natural 18 plus 10, so that would be a 28.
Hits.
Yeah. So that is 6 points of regular damage.
Mm-hmm.
And only 1 point of attack.
Okay.
And
You've
then
got 1 action left.
Yes, I'm going to attack with the rapier again. That is a 23 minus 5, which will be 18.
Miss.
Okay, and that's my actions over.
Okay. It is now Minesh's go.
Minesh is going to do Ignition at melee again.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 19 hit?
Misses.
It's off guard.
It is off guard. However, it needs a 20 to hit it.
Burn it.
She's gonna
was that meant to hit me? Oh, wait, it's a spell, it's a manipulate action. Reactive strike! With my war razor!
Where did you get a war
From a
razor?
guy named the Tatterman.
That's going to be a 27 to hit.
Yes, but it's not a crit.
Oh, look, shouldn't be rude to your kid anymore, will you?
He's not in your gang.
No,
I'm
but
not
she
part
should
of
have
your
been,
gang.
should have been polite to me.
That's going to be 22 points of slashing damage.
11 each.
Oh, look,
Thank you, Bertie.
I think your friend's looking a bit unwell inside.
I'm gonna ask the mole to strike him.
Oh, look, why is there something between my feet? Oh, no! I didn't have a mole there before. What's this?
Natural 20.
Oh, it's hurting. Oh, it's bit me.
Just be glad it doesn't spit.
That's
Give it
16
time.
damage.
Oh!
And then it's gonna strike again now with its claws. Natural 1.
Oh.
Oh, dear.
You
Ow! My foot's bleeding.
The lashes bleed.
I bleed sap.
Or maple syrup.
That's Minesh's. Minesh, you've done you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2 action,
ignition.
ignition, and
Yes,
one,
that's right.
yeah.
Yep. Xander, it's your go.
Go on, you know you want to. Help
Hello,
me.
hello,
Join
Bethilde.
my side.
Xander takes like a long look at Bethilde. You can see there's still very much like anger and hatred in his eyes, but ultimately she is, to the best of his knowledge.
She looks extra pathetic now. She's
She's stapled to the wall by sunflower seeds.
And you've
Yeah.
already seen her die once.
Seen her die once, but as far as he knows, she is literally just some senile gnome who's kind of been chucked into this with him, and Yeah, I guess with the pathetic little posture that she's got, he's like, he feels pity despite the fact he doesn't want to. He brings out some new energies from around him, wisps it around the orb of his staff. He walks up and smashes the head of the sunflower with ignition.
Okay.
And it's off guard.
It's off
Oh,
guard.
it is off guard. Oh no! I should have brought Hyacinth and Wisteria
Oh,
with
that's
me.
not enough. That makes 18.
18 misses.
18 misses. So.
Is it not Bill and Ben?
Oh, Bill and
No,
Ben.
it's Wisteria.
No, I killed Bill and Ben.
I can't imagine like a.
And then I smoked some
Like-
weed.
I know. I'm imagining like they're like the Cray twins, and it's just like they're like Bill and Ben, the flower, they're the flower pot men.
Because Xander's conflicted, the energy from the ignition kind of whispers off before he can actually get it through. Can it, instead of being the 2-action spell, I just follow through with just a normal attack with the multiple attack penalty?
Yeah, so it's -5.
It's 5. Still not going to be enough, I don't think. 5, 13. Oh, yeah, 13.
13 misses.
Yeah. Damn it.
Bertie, it's your go.
Can I 2-action heal Bethilde?
You'd have to go out the door to see her.
Am I within 30 foot of everyone?
Yes.
I'm going to 3-action heal them.
Okay. Go for it.
So that is 10 points of healing for everyone.
Including the sunflower leshy.
Oh, I feel so much better. Thank you.
I feel like this guy shouldn't be as hard as he's turning out to be.
He's like the mafia boss.
Yeah. You have no idea.
We don't know that. As far as we know, he's the mafia pawn. He's just a guy.
Maybe he's looking for a promotion.
Stop, it's his turn.
So,
It's a
sorry, what
dangerous
was that?
city.
10
10.
points of healing, yeah.
First attack is going to hit.
It's also off guard.
Second attack is going to miss. Because even with the off guard, Tuppence is going to... that's going to be a 16, so it misses. His third action is going to raise a shield. So he hits it once. That's going to be another 8 points of damage.
Nice.
And it's Ulti's turn. Ulti's like, how much do we like this Leshy?
Which one?
I've jinxed with Kyle, Maddy, and Mike.
It's a really good
That's either a
question,
really
which
good
one?
sign or a really bad sign.
I'm not sure which one. Oh, hey, Sunflower. I've got a new spell for you. And she waves her hand and casts Sudden Blight.
That's not good for plants.
Nope, it's not. It is going to have to roll a Fortitude save, which is a natural 1.
Hey!
And that sucks. So it's going to take 2d10 void damage.
Feel kind of bad for him now.
You feel bad for the sunflower, but not for Bethilde.
The sunflower
gonna
hasn't actually
take-
attacked me yet.
He's going to take 20 points of void damage.
Way!
nice.
So, oh no! That hurts! Oh.
He's still up.
Yep.
Wow.
And then
Whoa.
Ulti is
Ulti
going
was a bad
to
guy.
raise her shield.
He's probably been fed like plant food.
Bethilde, it's your go.
Get him in.
You are conscious now. You've got like 10 points healing.
No, baby bio.
Can you serve me some baby bio? Maybe some miracle grow? Or one of those healing potions
what's
on your
Barnaby
belt?
doing when we're fighting a plant?
Barnaby is currently standing at the back of the shop, just shaking his head as he's loading his crossbow with incendiary bolts.
So how does Minesh look?
She looks okay. She's taken a few injuries.
Bertie did a 3-action
Barnaby
heal.
did scupper out the way as the spells started flying. So for all he knows, it's probably you lot just duking it out in the street.
I just shout to Barnaby. I'm like, Barnaby, I think you have a plant problem. And
What? I don't have any problems.
so I'm sort of calling him out to point out that there's something going on with the plant.
Yep,
I'm
he'll
like-
roll initiative.
And I turn to Xander. No, I turn to Bertie and I say, "Oh, is Bertie there? No, you're not there."
I'm like in the
Katarra,
room
so-
you can't quite
so
see
Katarra,
into.
You're probably the nearest person. I turn to Katarra and I'm like, "When you think you can calm that one down," this is pointing at Xander, and you can get that dog on a leash, then then call me at the barnacle. I'm not putting up with this. And and she leaves.
There's a dog. Where's the dog?
Me and Beauregard are gonna bugger off. I'm not gonna take this.
All right. So you 3 action. You hop on Beauregard, and then Beauregard uses his 2 actions to just jet down the street at 40 feet around.
Oh, your friends have left you now, Leshy.
I did check to see if you were okay.
That's Bethilde's go. Barnaby has rolled initiative, rolled a natural 20. But first off is the Sunflower's go. The Sunflower is going to use 2 actions to fire out his obscuring spores, and then is going to drop Minesh and run.
No.
Oh, you are.
No.
I'll see you again, Leshy.
Would running be a...
Is he the Green Goblin?
He needs to die.
Yeah, would that be manipulate him running away?
It's a move action.
Yeah, so can Tuppence get a reactive
Tuppence
strike?
gets a reactive strike, but you're all blinded.
What? No, we didn't get a
'Cause he
save.
did the
He released
spores.
the
He released all the spores.
We
You
should have
don't get
got
a
like
save.
a fortitude save.
No,
or
it'll be
something.
like when you have like a cloud of dark.
He can't
Yes,
do it.
remember.
He can't do it very often, which is why he uses it when he needs to.
It's still around, right? So we
Basically,
can
he's
still
done
chase him.
like an octopus. Where he's like,
He's
inked his- and then
he's
inked and
darted.
gone.
You can hear him running across the cobbles. It seems like he's darted down an alleyway.
But
We
there's
would all
only
give
one
chase.
action. Was it a 2-action
It
spore?
was 2 actions.
So it's only one action. So it's only like 25 feet.
Did Tuppence actually hit him?
Tuppence missed. The creature expels a dense cloud of spores, blinding all creatures in the area, then immediately strides twice. This is his escape plan. So he's already 75 feet down the alleyway.
And we can't see him.
No.
No. That's his go. It's now Barnaby's go. Barnaby runs outside. It's like, where is it? And he turns to Bethilde. He's like, where is she going? She's going down the street.
Didn't he roll a natural 20?
Yes.
Has
He's
that
tied on
damage?
initiative with the creature. The creature always goes first.
Okay. That's depressing.
Well, I'll devise a stratagem.
I'm having trouble seeing at the moment.
I'm going to devise a stratagem, and then I'm going to look around and try not to shoot somebody I know. That's his go. Katarra's go.
Am I still blinded?
Yeah, you're blinded for a round.
There's nothing I can do. Ah.
Bye.
Can
See
you
you
not run in the
again.
direction of sound?
No, because I'll probably trip
You're
over.
blinded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still worth going it.
No, Katarra knows better than to like...
Governor, why don't we run after the snail?
I can't see the snail, Tuppence.
way.
Fuck the snail
He's
and
waving
fuck
his
Bethilde.
hatchet.
I don't know what direction you're pointing to. I just
South.
just have to wait for this to wear off.
All right.
Wait. Surely my mole could chase after it because it doesn't need to see.
Your mole can chase after it, yes.
But it only moves at what, like 25?
The 25 feet.
So are you doing anything, Katarra?
No, I'm just...
Minesh, it's your go. Your mole chases it. You tell it, you
Yeah.
command it, and it moves 50 feet.
Yes.
So it's still like 25.
It's still 25 feet
Can I-
behind.
Okay, I was going to say, can
You
I
could pick
use-
up the mole and throw it, but it's too heavy. It's swelled to the size of Minesh.
It's been eating
It's
something.
been eating. It's been chewing on something in Barnaby's shop.
Okay. Yeah, 50 feet is still okay. That means it can see it, right? Or
Possibly.
like have...
It can smell it.
Okay, that works for me.
Which
Okay.
way, boy?
Yep. Gives you 2 actions for you. What are you doing?
Standing up
Okay.
and then walking out the door.
Okay.
We're
So you're
already
walking.
outside,
You're already
aren't we?
outside. So you're walking into the shop instead.
No, okay, so I'll walk towards the direction the mole went.
Okay. You're following the mole. Okay. Xander, it's your go. Do you take the opportunity to shoot a fleeing gnome in the back?
Tempting, honestly. Like, not even a Xander, it's Kyle. But, I think he's seen it at this little pathetic state, and the visceral anger. There's still like the kind of intense burning feeling, and that not here you go. There's still the kind of like anger there, but it's not as like visceral and intense as it was because he's just seen her as like this little scarecrow-looking pin-up thing on the wall. Like,
She's still
it's
dropping
just super-
seeds behind her as she's
Yeah.
going.
I don't really know.
Bethilde the pin-up.
Can have a
There
post of
is.
me any day.
Would he have heard her say that she's like buggering off for a bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I clearly said it loud enough that you would hear it.
Well, I mean, yeah. Xander, yeah, he's still got that kind of anger there. He knows the sunflowers ran off and they're not going to catch him.
Probably the police chasing me.
Well, how do you know my mole has imprecise scent of 30 feet and is within 25 feet of the sunflower?
Yeah, but most of us can only move 25 feet.
Yeah.
That
so
means he knows where I am. That means he
away.
knows what square I'm in. It doesn't mean he knows where I am.
I know.
Because it's imprecise.
In Xander's anger, he goes the opposite way, I guess heading more north, and just leaves. He just needs time to cool down. He's
Xander
sick of
walks in
this.
the opposite direction.
And there goes the podcast.
Bertie, save this podcast.
Can I run after the sunflower?
You can.
If I move 30 feet, can I get line of sight of it?
If you run out the shop, you have to use 2 actions probably to get through the cloud.
That's a shame. In that case, I'm just going to use 3 actions to move as far as I can towards him.
You manage to run through the cloud. It doesn't affect you just quite as badly because you weren't there when it was sprayed in people's eyes. But you managed to run through it. And as you come out the other side coughing and spluttering, you stumble into an alleyway. You see a sunflower at the far end running onto a neighbouring street.
Okay, so I will shout, "He's over here, let's get him."
That away.
It's
He went that away.
Tuppence's go. Tuppence is going to follow the sound of Bertie's voice. He sees him. He's like, "Oh yeah, I see you, Mr. Bunce." And he throws his hatchet towards him, which is going to miss. And you know it's going to hit. No, because it's a short sword. No, it's going to miss with the hatchet. That's Tuppence's go. Ulti is going to follow. She comes up behind the rest of you and is like, I don't have a bow. And kind of just stands there sort of slightly disappointed. Yes, but it took me 2 actions to get here.
Oh, yeah, that's no problem.
That's her go. Bethilde, you keep moving down the street in the opposite direction to Xander. So you go one way, Xander goes the other. It's now the sunflower's go. Sunflower slips into the opposite street and disappears into the crowd. And will immediately
Can a
roll
sunflower
high
disappear into a crowd?
Small.
It's a sunflower.
And it's
There's like, you look at the crowd and there's like people carrying sunflowers. There's a person wearing a sunflower dress. There's just
I
like
can't believe he attacked us on the same day as the Sunflower Festival.
it's like where's the time to strike?
It is the middle of summer, so everybody's wearing yellow. It's the in colour this
People
season.
have flower pots on their windows, so you can just hide in it.
I would still go to where I last saw him and see if I
Can me
could.
and my mole run up with Bertie as well?
Yes. So you'll run up to the edge of the alley and you look down the street and roll perception.
I don't know what dice to use.
27.
19?
19,
17. No, 16, sorry.
16, 19. You don't see him. Bertie, you swear. There's a yellow petal just turned off on another alley.
This
about
way, follow
30
me.
feet down.
Can I roll for my mole?
Yep.
I'm using this mole. What would it be?
Perception.
Perception.
My mole.
Yeah.
There's a t-shirt.
Dirty 20.
There's a t-shirt in that. Roll
It
for
has
the mole.
no idea
Aww.
where he's gone. But you all follow Bertie. You run, and you run to the edge of this alley. You look down, and the alley is about 15 feet deep. And by the time you look down there, he's gone. You move to the end of the alleyway. Roll perception again.
That is a 27.
27,
22.
20,
15.
15. Katarra, you think that he's now figured out that you're following and is hidden somewhere.
I think he's
Mole,
figured us
imprecise
out.
scent.
It's not within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
We searched this alley, no?
Yeah, can we sort of
A
just
search.
do a search?
You can- yeah, you
look
can
for
look for
doors
him.
that open,
Yeah.
look for crates,
Look for flower pots.
bins, flower pots, gutters.
You start going along, hacking all the flowers down.
During the Sunflower Festival? Why would you do this?
A woman in a yellow sunflower dress walks past, and you're like, aha! And you're like, she's like, what? What are you doing? Get away from me! Don't spit on me!
We're not going to spit on you.
I've heard all about you lot.
Are you trying to catch people's neighbour, Bertie?
Yes, I am. I've seen you. You've upgraded from house breaking to now spitting. Your debauchery knows no bounds.
We're doing gardening.
Look, I was gardening. I was on my way to a lovely halfling's little store, and now I bump into you. You, not the guards. Where is your older leader? Where's the one who led you all astray? That gnome.
What was I supposed to be? The tax. The
She
tax
said, I
Yeah.
don't answer the door. Break your legs down.
Debt collector, yeah.
Debt collector, that was it, yeah.
She sees Xander coming out. Xander's still
Yeah,
leaving.
Xander-
Yeah,
She
Xander's
sees
gone.
Minesh coming up with this intensity behind it. Bye-bye! And just keeps running.
So no sign of sunflower leshy.
Keep searching. Keep
Yeah,
searching.
yeah, we're going to keep searching.
No, you don't see anything. It's almost as if you rolled a natural 20 on this stealth check.
You sneaky sunflower.
You imagine in the
Time
back
to
of
start blowing shit up.
you imagine in the back of your head, Minesh, this sunflower is saying,
I'll see you again.
Some poor kid won a sunflower and he's like carrying a pot. He doesn't know that the sunflower he's got. Yeah, it's just like smiling back and forth.
Die, child!
Oh, Mr. Sunflower, you're so funny.
So you all wander back to, those of you who are still there, wander back to find Barnaby outside his shop, completely confused with this crossbow with incendiary bolts in it. And he's like, well, that just generated quickly. I hope you've all worked out your tensions with one another.
No, I don't think we have. Xander went one way, Bethilde went another.
At least
And
the
the
three of,
sunflower got away.
This was just one giant clusterfuck.
at least those of us that are here aren't tense.
Wait a minute, there was a sunflower as well?
Yes, it was the sunflower.
That's a true menage a trois. Is that why the two of them were going at each other?
No, that was because Bethilde spat on Xander's crotch and Xander
Wait a minute.
Xander got offended about it,
Oh.
understandably so.
Oh, yeah, he mentioned something about
But
that.
then
He was looking
called her
pretty
out on
unhappy.
it. She thought he was being rude. They then went at it. I managed to put a stop to it, and then they both decided to leave the group.
Yeah, and then the sunflower leshy is something that I'm dealing with, and I'm sorry that it came
It's
into
kind of
our
been
group.
haunting our every move.
I hate that leshy.
Well, you
Apparently
better,
he
you
really
better have
dislikes
somebody
you
take
as
a look
well.
at that kind of pattern in your face.
Yes, you've got a sunflower on your face, darling.
I've been marked.
I'm gonna,
Yeah, it's like a really crudely drawn sun with a smiley face in it.
Bertie, can you remove that?
yeah,
Or...
to action healer.
Yep. Well, before you do,
Imagine you get some like sandpaper out.
Maybe you treat wounds me.
he,
So you're not using a spell.
It's just like
He,
just
um,
sand it out.
Barnaby gets a napkin and presses it against the side of your face. He's got an imprint of the sign, and he's looking at it. He's like, "Oh hell, you do know how to make the right kind of friends in this town, don't you?"
Well, if that's the way they treat their friends, I'd hate to see how they treat their enemies.
Well-
What do you know about it?
I know this symbol. It's been carved into a few bodies around Absalom. Yep, calls itself the Sun Stalker.
Okay.
By the way, I just pulled a card out the pack, and it's the publican, which I might add is the card of friendship.
And Lucy directed that comment at Kyle. That was the pointed
Well,
stare.
you can put it back.
Friendship, camaraderie, refuge.
Sunflowers.
I mean, if we'd have been nicer to that sunflower, do you think he wouldn't have actually come and tried to
I
kill
was
us?
never rude to the sunflower.
It did only go past us in the beginning and just say good morning.
And I'm pretty sure I said good
the
morning back.
sunflower picks their enemies, and I'm one of them.
I don't think he thinks you're an enemy. I think he thinks you're a trophy.
Yes, didn't he say something about wanting your head?
I want his head.
No, I think he was just trying to carve her face off.
Yeah.
He said something about how he had all the eyes of the people he killed.
He also mentioned about his friends Wisteria and Hyacinth.
Yes,
He's in a
other
gang.
sunflower leshy, the gang.
A gang of sunflower leshies.
Yes, do you know anything about a gang of sunflower leshies, Barnaby?
Not especially, no. I mean, they'd stand out pretty good, wouldn't they?
Is it perhaps something you could look into?
I'll do my best. By the way, I got a package for you. And he goes around behind the counter and lifts out a
were these
package.
the gifts?
He lifts out a package in
Xander
brown
and
paper.
Bethilde will be so disappointed.
Yep, I would have a look at it before either of them get their fingers on it. You couldn't keep it all yourselves, since you were the ones who bravely fought off a serial killer.
So what's in the package?
Well, you open it up, and inside there's a book, a large book.
What's the book about?
It seems to be...
Flowers.
Yes, it's a horticultural book about sunflowers, about how to plant them, where to grow them, how many
Kill them?
seeds, yeah, what kind of pesticides kill them. No, it's a formula book.
Anything else?
Yes, it has formulas in it.
No, not in the
Of
book.
what?
In
Of
the
what?
package.
Snake oil, lesser alchemist fire, lesser bane ammunition, minor elixir of life. And there's 2 other things. There's a dusty rose prism and a minor... And a small bracelet with what looks like charms hanging from it.
Okay, so what
Oh,
and they're all different weapons.
All right. So what does the rose prism do?
Roll an arcana check.
Where's
Or
the-
better yet, have somebody else roll it for you.
Yeah, can
I'm
anyone
not
else
trained in
I can try to
Arcana.
help, I think, maybe.
I'm really good at Arcana.
Yes,
You're
but
not
you
here.
left.
I'm not.
I feel so
Xander.
vindicated right now.
Barnaby?
We
Well,
can check it later.
I'll tell you what it is. It the dusty rose prism, you throw it up in the air around your head. And it goes beep, beep.
Oh, it just circles your head.
No, it heals you as it goes around.
Oh, right.
I think it's the one that heals you. Let me think about it.
Yes, because we found one in Drent Thatcher's house.
It
that
allows
no
you to
longer
cast a
works.
first level shield cantrip.
Okay.
Does it just like break after the first use?
Nope, you can do it multiple times. So it allows you to cast a first level shield cantrip as an arcane innate spell, surrounding yourself in pink energy.
Pink.
However, the resonant
Let's go.
however the resonant power of the stone allows the shield to stop 10 points of damage instead of 5 when you use shield block.
Oh, sure, not me then. Tuppence.
No, because if you get hit,
have a
hit with
shield.
it, if you cast,
No, the shield spell.
it's a shield
Oh,
spell.
hello.
So you cast the shield spell with a single action,
Cantrip, yeah.
and then when somebody attacks you, use shield block and stop 10 points damage, and then take the rest.
And what was the other small item?
It's a minor armory bracelet.
And
Basically, once a day, you can yank a charm off it. It'll become a full-size +1 striking weapon of the weapon of choice. Yep. Only lasts for a minute, though.
But that would sell for a lot.
And how many charms are on the bracelet?
Well, you can only do one a day.
Oh, right, one day.
There's one for every type of weapon.
Okay. Tuppence, perhaps you ought to have that.
Oh, does that mean I can have a hatchet?
I thought you had a hatchet.
I've got 2.
Yes, exactly.
And a short sword.
Are they
Okay.
+1?
No.
No, but if you use the charm, it will make one of them a +1.
Oh, a +1
But you can only
striking
do it once a
hatchet.
day.
Oh, that makes me very excited. A +1 striking hatchet. Oh, he puts it around his neck because it's probably large enough. He ties it to his breastplate. He's like, yeah, I'll invest in this.
It looks good on you.
Yeah, it does. Look, it rattles. He moves from side to side and it clanks against his armor, and he decides to take it off and put it in a pocket instead because he thinks it's probably making too
So
much noise.
before we were all rudely interrupted and Xander and Bethilde are having a lover's tiff,
The two amaranthine lilies come up out of the pot, looking around slightly. And I was like,
Where were you two?
Barnaby, can you translate?
George here is saying that he kind of ducked down when the spell started flying. Plants and lightning don't really mix.
No.
Also, there's some really bad scorch marks on the wall over there.
We are sorry about that.
I'll be deducting that out of your expenses.
I thought you would.
That seems reasonable.
Well, we'll deduct it out of Xander and Bethilde's share if they decide to join us again.
Okay, we'll do that then. We'll deduct 0 from 0, which is still 0.
Yes, so you told us about the Watcher Lord, the Knights of Last Wall.
Well, I believe we have some stuff to tell you.
And about Bereville. Any leads on Talandris at all?
Apparently, you went to see the Knights of Last Wall, so paths seem to intersect there. About a week ago.
That's how long he's been missing.
Yeah, strangely, perhaps not. It's also the length of time that some of the knights have been missing.
Yes. Well, I mean, we saw Seraphina
Yes,
inhaled some incense.
I mean, she does that a lot.
Yeah.
Does she?
She does. She likes her incense. If you're interested, she likes lavender particularly.
Oh, okay, good to know.
Sorry, I'm just saying.
She also likes magpie feathers because they glow slightly blue when you hit the light.
Well, that's
Cool.
a good tip. That's a good tip for you,
Minesh
Bertie.
looks up.
Yeah, Katarra does.
Asking for a friend.
Anything else she's partial to?
With my natural 30,
Listen.
Halfling men.
Halfling man. There we go.
We blush.
And half-elf women.
We learn more about our dreams. I think
Really
that's
specific.
the important conversation was about our dreams and a boat. And someone changes. Come on, guys, help me out.
Into pirate.
Yes, the ship, and it seems that the ship that's been plaguing our dreams is the I can't say the word.
Persephone.
The Persephone.
Yeah,
Yes.
and we
Wow.
also think that we're all linked
I wrote
together by
person
fate
phone.
and a psychopomp.
Persephone, Persephone, Penelope, whatever you want to call it. As long as it starts with a P, you're kind of there.
Well, I can make some inquiries with some of the port authorities, ask about the Persephone, the Penelope, the everything else.
Well, I'm sure you know the legend about the Persephone.
Something about it couldn't be sunk.
Well, we
Yeah.
think it got sunk.
Well, there was
Well-
a Talaxian number of.
Oh,
Bertie, put it down.
The sunflowers returned.
Don't touch anything.
I'm sorry he broke the part.
Yes, the ship was lost after it was being escorted by 5 Talaxian thingy-majiggies.
Well, that is information I can use. I will reach out to some of my contacts in the port authorities and see if I can get a handle on this ship.
Yeah, that would be very useful.
I know 1 or 2 Chilaxians. I can reach out to them.
And in the meantime, do you know a mediator? Because I think we're going to need a mediator for Bethilde and
I can recommend a
Xander.
pretty good one, yeah.
What about
It's a
our
pumpkin leshy.
specific psychopomps?
Xander asked about
Books.
that, and Barnaby recommended going to the library in the Wise Quarter. A word I can't.
Arcanumerium.
That's the one.
Yeah.
So I think we need to perhaps go there, but we do also need to mediate between Bethilde and Xander.
Well, I suppose a good place to start for mediation is with a pint in a pub, right?
Well, I'm not sure if Xander will be coming to the Wandering Barnacle.
You should probably go get him.
Does Xander have anywhere else to go in the city? Did
I'm
anyone...
not sure he does, Mr. Bunce.
Well, he really likes knowledge, so maybe he has gone to the Wise Quarter and the library.
He was just going to cool off.
Just think, you sounded like from a Christmas special. I don't think he has many friends, Mr. Bunce. He's so alone right now.
I mean, I don't think he makes friends, Mr. Bunce. I'm not sure it's in his vocabulary.
Well, he's made a few friends here, right?
I mean, he's made me laugh, that's for sure.
Well, you did say
The way he
previously.
burned an old lady was quite funny.
You did previously say, Bertie, that you liked Xander.
Yeah, he's a stoic character.
I like the way he makes things go boom.
Yes, that is very impressive.
He's been quite reliable.
But if you could give us the details of
Here's
that
my
mediator,
friend.
just in case.
Yep.
And Bethilde is as well.
Barnaby looks at you and says, if you stop by the Grand Hold and ask for Chief Waka Waka.
Waka waka.
Right, should we go off and find him and then head to Bethilde's pub?
Yes, provided we haven't been barred.
I'm not sure they could bar me. I'm far
They
too
couldn't even
attractive.
bar the sunflower leshy.
I mean, it is neutral territory. You're not meant to have any
Yes.
fights there.
Won't be for long.
Well, maybe
I'm not sure the sunflower leshy will come to the pub.
maybe
You
we
don't
can
know the
negotiate
sunflower leshy like I
peace
do.
with the sunflower leshy.
There will be no peace, Bertimus.
Okay.
There will be no peace.
Bertimus.
If that's the course you've decided, I will support you in your endeavours.
So you leave Barnaby's shop with the quite bemused halfling sitting back on his counter with his pots, just shaking his head in just silent rebuke as you all leave and start chasing down after Xander, trying to figure out where the hell he's walking off to. And that is where we will leave this chaotic episode
And
of...
hopefully there will be another episode.
Depends on how well behaved Xander is.
And Bethilde.
The audacity.
And as you all walk down the street, all you can hear in the back of your head is...
Don't worry, Hyacinth and Wisteria will be with me next time.
You can find us on your favourite social media platforms. You'll find links in the description below.
Thanks as always to Syrinscape for the amazing atmosphere and music. Make sure you check them out at Syrinscape.com. You've just got to be using them at your gaming table because epic tales need epic music.
Thanks for listening. We've been Epic Tales and Critical Fails.